855-51-BIBLE. 855-51.
The news you need, the news you can trust, the news you depend on. News Radio 1440. More at newsradio1440.com.
It's 5 till. Welcome back here with America in the Morning. A New Orleans favorite, he croaked his way to a #1 hit. Correspondent Margie Zaraletta reports on the death of musician Clarence "Frogman" Henry.
Clarence "Frogman" Henry had a hit in 1956 with Ain't Got No Home, and he got the name Frogman because he did this.
I ain't got a mother. I ain't got a father. I ain't got a
Henry said disc jockey Papa Stampa gave him that name as sort of a twist on Fats Domino being called the Fat Man. Henry had another hit in 1960 with I Don't Know Why, But I Do.
I don't know why.
Among his claims to fame was opening for the Beatles during their first U.S. tour in 1964. Henry played regularly in New Orleans until 1981 and was a fixture at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. He had planned to perform there later this month. I'm Margie Zaraletta.
Country music star Morgan Wallen finds himself in new trouble with the law in Nashville. Kevin Carr has details.
Last night we let the liquor talk.
Turns out last night was not the best time for country music star Morgan Wallen. Early Monday morning, Wallen was arrested in Nashville on the charges of reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct.
Maybe something's telling me this ain't over yet.
Nashville police said that Wallen threw a chair off the rooftop of a 6-story building in the downtown area. TMZ released a video of the event caught by a nearby security camera with the chair appearing to be propelled rather than accidentally getting knocked over the edge. The chair did not hit anybody, but it landed on the street by 2 Nashville police officers who retrieved the object and questioned witnesses before making the arrest. This isn't the first brush with controversy for the 30-year-old country singer. He was arrested in 2020 at a different Nashville bar for disorderly conduct. In 2021, his anti-masking stance got him temporarily booted from an appearance on Saturday Night Live. Also in 2021, he came under fire for a video of him calling his friend the N-word. Wallen's fans don't seem to be deterred by his behavior, though continued legal problems could make his career fluctuate.
Going up, down, up, down, up, down.
On Monday, Wallen was released on a $15,000 bond with a court date of May 3rd. I'm Kevin Carr.
America in the Morning for Tuesday, April 9th, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay, senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Trout. This is Westwood One. Sponsored by Staples Store. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward, like banners, flyers, signs, and catalogs, some even same day. And now at Staples, save $50 on your print purchase of $150 or more. Offer N61. Visit staples.com/print for details. Staples, your local print and marketing expert.
ASC Credit Union is hosting a grand reopening of the Perry Hill branch. We invite you to join us at the branch on April 11th at 11 a.m. for a ribbon cutting and to experience our branch's brand new look.
News Radio 1440 is everywhere you are. On the radio, online at newsradio1440.com, and on our app. You can also listen on your smart home speaker. News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440 is WLWI-AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Vicki Barker. Movement on Gaza. CBS News has learned that Vice President Kamala Harris will meet today with the families of American hostages believed held by Hamas since the October 7th massacres as ceasefire negotiations in Cairo continue. CBS's Holly Williams has the latest on the ground.
Most Israeli forces have now left southern Gaza, and thousands of Palestinians are moving around freely for the first time in months. For some, that's meant a homecoming to the city of Khan Yunis. But But in their once bustling communities, they found a wasteland.
We're learning more about yesterday's triple shooting at a Las Vegas law office. CBS's Elise Preston has that.
A close friend of Dennis Prince and his wife tells CBS News they were among those killed. The well-known attorney was representing his wife Ashley in a deposition against her ex-husband when the ex's father, attorney Joe Houston, allegedly shot them before turning the gun on himself.
We believe the suspect is deceased and there is no further threat to the community.
Tesla has settled a lawsuit brought by the family of a Silicon Valley engineer who died in a crash while relying on the company's semi-autonomous driving software. No word on the size of the settlement, which came just a day before the trial was scheduled to begin. British scientists have uncovered some tantalizing clues about long COVID.
People with long COVID have patterns of inflammation that can be detected in the blood and could potentially be targeted with immune therapies. Those are the findings of a study from Imperial College London. Researchers say existing drugs that help control the body's immune system could be used for treatment.
CBS's Christian Benavides reporting. Transgender athletes banned from women's sports under the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics' new policy.
The policy says athletes can only participate in women's sports if their biological sex assigned at birth is female and they have not begun hormone therapy. The association's president, Jim Carr, says it's unwavering in its support of fair competition for its student athletes. The new policy allows those who have started hormone therapy to work out and participate in team activities, but not compete. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
And UConn fans are celebrating the Huskies' second straight NCAA basketball championship.
Look no further. 2 years in a row. What a great program.
I rushed hard. Great offense. Offense went crazy.
UConn beat the Purdue Boilermakers 75-60, the first team since 2007 to capture back-to-back national championships. Ahead of the opening bell, Dow futures are down 3, S&P futures up 3. European stock markets, well, they're flagging this morning. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere.
Driving high?
Just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
You'll never believe the gossip about gossip.
When researchers took a deep dive into office gossip, they found something surprising. While it's usually frowned upon and seen as a surefire way to make enemies, their study found that gossip can bond coworkers. Even more alarming was that negative gossip has a stronger way of building friendships than positive gossip. They say it's because saying negative things can be pro-social. It warns others, ultimately benefiting them, and, if accurate, makes the gossiper seem more trustworthy. Cooper Lawrence, CBS News.
And finally, here's how the UK is tackling gun crime. It's making its already strict gun control rules even stricter. British police are questioning the partners of gun license applicants as part of the application process. The trial program was developed with the help of domestic abuse survivors. It's already resulted in some applications being refused or existing licenses being revoked entirely. I'm Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Prescriptions require online consultation. Order will determine appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details on important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at HIMS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/RADIO.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made her $200-300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card, or Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
We have reached the age where things just cost more. Cars, phones, life insurance. Your blood pressure is up. Your weight is up. You're one to talk. I have type 2 diabetes, so I'm getting dinged just like you. Thank goodness for Big Lou. Big Lou! Big Lou can get term life insurance for a 50-year-old male with type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure or ladies on a...
And when we get behind closed doors.
Oh, you gotta say that again. Okay, I'll say it. Big Lou and term provider could get a 50-year-old man $1 million in life insurance for around $200 a month. Call Big Lou. Big Lou. He's like you.
Big Lou. Big Lou. Big Lou, it's for you. Big Lou, Big Lou, Big Lou.
800-511-3535. Write it down. 800-511-3535. Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. Their U.S.-based restoration specialists are dedicated to helping solve identity theft issues and all plans to back $1 million protection package. Which means if you lose money because of identity theft, the LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan. Help protect your information with LifeLock. Go to LifeLock.com and save up to 25% your first year with my name, Clay, as your promo code.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had Leaf Filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
See, we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/triumph first.
No, I did. It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/triumph to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
You don't have to miss a second of your favorite talk show at home or at work. Listen on your smart speaker, on your Alexa or Google smart home device. News Radio 1440. Reset. Refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is
All right, time to go to work. Gotta do. Come on now. Come on, headphones. Let's get this thing together. There we go.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time once again to rise and shine. It is one more day, one more. You're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. I'd say that's a reason to be thankful for this morning, enthusiastically thankful. Good morning. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that will change your perspective or at least give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. It is April the 9th, 2024. Today's Daily Bread is simply entitled Clothed in Christ. Our scripture insight today comes from Romans 13:11 through 14. But Romans 13 and 12 reads, let us put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. Govern yourselves accordingly. Good morning. And again, it is April the 9th. It is a day that has never been, and it is a day that once is gone, you shall never, ever see it again. It is a once in a lifetime deal, and once it's gone, you don't get a do-over, you don't get it back, you don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should do today that you don't, and you certainly don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, April the 9th, 2024, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done this day. If you have lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the charity, and the love and mercy of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, do what you can while you can, for as long as you can, and reach back and give somebody else a helping hand. Bishop Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say that is the standard of how you live your life. You'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can, but you never quit. You never give up. Never, ever give up. Because winners never quit. Quitters will never win. And no matter what happens to you this day, remember this. It is a great day, a fantastic day to be alive. Good morning to you. Clothed in Christ. That is our daily bread for this day, April the 9th. We'll be back, hopefully.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading, titled Clothed in Christ, was written by Karen Elkins. I was so excited to put on my new glasses for the first time, but after just a few hours, I wanted to throw them away. My eyes ached and head throbbed from adjusting to the new prescription. My ears were sore from the unfamiliar frames. The next day, I groaned when I remembered I had to wear them. I had to repeatedly choose
worried about it,
my
brother.
glasses each time.
Okay. You're good. Thank you.
It took several minutes, but after that, I hardly noticed I was wearing them. But
That's lunch money right there, bro.
But over time, we grow into it, and it suits us better. We may even see things we didn't see before. In Romans 13, the Apostle Paul instructed Christ's followers to put on the armor of light and practice right living. They had already believed in Jesus, but it seems they had fallen into slumber and become more complacent. They needed to wake up and take action, behave decently, and let go of all sin. Paul encouraged them to be clothed with Jesus and become more like him in their thoughts and deeds. We don't begin to reflect the loving, gentle, kind, grace-filled, and faithful ways of Jesus overnight. It's a long process of choosing to put on the armor of light every day, even when we don't want to because it's uncomfortable. Over time, He changes us for the better. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Romans chapter 13, verses 11 through 14. And do this, understanding the present time, the hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. The night is nearly over. The day is almost here. So let us put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. Let us behave decently, as in the daytime, not in carousing and drunkenness, not in sexual immorality and debauchery, not in dissension and jealousy. Rather, clothe yourselves with the Lord Jesus Christ, and do not think about how to gratify the desires of the flesh. Let's pray. Jesus, when we become your followers, we can be discouraged when we don't experience an immediate change in some of our attitudes and behaviors. But when we look back years later, we can see how you have faithfully transformed us into an entirely new person. Help us to be patient and rest in the knowledge that you truly are forming us into your image. Thank you, Lord. It's in your name that we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Tony Collier, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
And now, it's time to rise and shine. But first, let us pay homage to all of our armed forces of the United States of America, since I am a proud member of that sorority fraternity. That's what it is. Okay, I almost went the wrong way there. Okay then. Anyway, it's time to rise and shine and be thankful that you are in the United States of America. And what makes that partly possible is that young men and women from all over this country, all over this state, all over this city, even some from your own neighborhoods, have decided to pull maintenance on our freedom, because they realize that freedom is not free. Somebody has to pay for it. So your moms, your dads, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your daughters, your cousins, your aunts, they sit on the fence someplace in the world and say, not on my watch. Aren't we glad we have such a nation? What a great day it is to be alive and be an American. Although I realize maybe we should export some of them. And good morning to Maxwell and Gunner Air Force Base. After all, this is an Air Force town, so we must pay homage. Although they did not have a C-141 out there on the tarmac Sunday, but that's okay. It will always live in my memories. Come and think about it, I didn't see a 130 either. Their motto is Semper Fidelis, but they cut it short so everybody can pronounce it. Semper Fi. That's right. That's what the Marines say. Simply, it means always. Not sometimes, not on weekends, but always faithful. Good morning to you, Jarheads. It's time to rise and shine. Simplify. Do or die. And don't forget Space Force. I don't know if Space Force even has a hymn. I'll check to see if I can find it. Yes. Yeah, we got Space Force out on base, but I don't know if they have a. I don't know. Does Space Force have an anthem? Let me see if I can find a Space Force anthem. It's okay. SPA. Okay. FORCE. Okay. Let me see. Okay. If Space Force has a hymn. Okay. I don't. Probably not though. Wait a minute. Here it is. I found it. Okay. Space Force. Here it is. Let's stop that right there. Okay. Space Force has her own hymn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't. Okay, that's kind of cheesy. Matter of fact, that's absolutely bad. Okay, I'm. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, no, okay, that's Thursday. That's Thursday. I think. Okay, can't do that right now. Okay. Make me wanna- Good. Anyway, good morning to you. Okay, so that was the Space Force hymn. Huh? Well, okay, guys at Maxwell, that need to come on that. It's called what is it called? Supra. Okay, we'll have to. Yeah, I got to get the words. I got it. Yeah, that sucks. That doesn't endear me to join the Space Force with a song like that. Yeah, I'm just no, that's not it. Okay, I'm just not it. Now we need to do something with that song. Yeah, we need to do something with that song. That's yeah, yeah. Okay, hey, sorry about that, guys out there on Maxwell, but that song sucks. Yeah, somebody need to go back to the drawing board and redo that song. That song sucks. Okay. Woo, that's bad. All right then, won't be playing that one no time soon. Anyway, good morning. Hope everybody's doing okay. Oh, guess what? It's 7:23 in the morning. We do have the kids for today that have been suggested that we vote for our student of the week. What will happen is that you will vote for them on Thursday, and then we'll find out who won. But when we come back, my friends, we can find out who is on that list for this week. And I want to put everybody out there. Now we got some folks. Now we got some people in this thing. So when we come back, we'll tell you the candidates for this week's Montgomery Advertisers Student of the Week. And we finally got some people. See, y'all take me for granted around here. And see, I put the word out, and now we're getting people in there. Let's get these people from, although some of them kind of like a pain, but that's okay. We still love them all because I remember, when I was a pain in school. Some people say I'm still the same pain. But that's okay. I loved going to school. I really did. Listen, okay, for lunch, but still, it was pretty good. John Adams High, South Bend, you still remember the street, Squeakingham Boulevard. Yes, that's my school. John Adams Eagles. Barbara said War Eagle, we just said Eagle because we flew high, baby. We flew high. I would tell you who some of my friends were on that team who went to the NBA. I don't want to brag because I didn't play. Matter of fact, this time when you pick me up on the street, and I was too short. Anyway, we'll be back after this. Professionals use the price AI.
Plan. Help protect your information with LifeLock. Go to LifeLock.com and save up to 25% your first year with my name, Clay, as your promo code.
We need to argue about whose turn it was fixing the gutter, but then I had leak protection was fault. Wait, I told you the leak filter had free inspections and estimates. And I like but I visited leakfilter.com/triumph first. No. Giving quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a future hazard. Unless you use computers and and actively invite them to apply for a job and they're working for themselves. More out of 5 employees quality candidate we can make things good. Go first. Good. Now you focus on your business and let people helping your best people for you. See for yourself. Experience with these
It's worse if you said you can't just lie. Because if it's family, you can
to know and then just piss off family, piss off your wife. You got to live with that.
That's right. We see miracles all the time at our children's hospitals. Miracles never come easy. As good as children's hospitals are, we need our support to keep miracles coming. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your children's miracle network.
Okay, we'll get to the chief a little later on. Okay, right now I got the student thing here because that's important. Okay, that's more important than the chief thing right there. We got all day to talk about that. Remember, we probably got 5 years to talk about that, but that's okay. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I know this is going to be Ed because nobody else calls me first thing in the morning except him. Good morning, Ed. I'm fine. All right, Mr. Ed, appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Okay, and now. Okay, now, the nominations for the April 8th, the week of April 8th, which is this week right here. Student of the week are Harris Howard from the River Region Academy. Leaders at River Region Academy nominated Harris because of her outstanding leadership in various roles. She's president of the senior class of 2024. She is a honor student role, a honor roll student, right? And has provided leadership in being compassionate and working hard to achieve her goals. Antonio Key, Sidney Lanier High School. Antonio consistently demonstrates outstanding qualities that make him an exemplary student, according to his teachers at Lanier. Sarah Headley of Prattville High School, a senior at Prattville High School. Sarah is an extremely hard worker who is a great representative of the school. According to her teachers, she is active in theater, show choir, future business leaders of America, and more. And Jaden Cleveland from Park Crossing High School with a 3.9 GPA. Jaden not only excels academically, but shines in football. I can count right there. Shines in football and track, but also his involvement in the National Honor Society highlights his leadership and service. Mary Khan from Lamp, Loveless Academic Magnet Program High School. A sophomore at Lamp, Miriam recently placed second in the state for the Poetry Out Loud competition. She qualified for the National in Speech and Debate for the second year in a row. She is a finalist for a spot on the Student Leadership Council for the National Speech and Debate Association, a teacher scholar, one of the most selfless leaders we've had at Lamp. Next, Julius Williams from Wetumpka High School. A senior at Wetumpka High School, Julius works diligently to balance his academics and extracurricular activities. He also strives to balance success. Many students try to take an easier course load during the senior year, but here at Wetumpka High School leaders say Julius continues to strive to prepare himself for college by taking advanced courses. Next up, it is Jada Timmings from BTW, or well, BTW, Brubaker Technical Magnet High School. Jada is a hardworking, respectful young lady who is an honor roll student at BrewTech. Though the school's rigorous and magnet curriculum, Jada currently holds a 3.9 GPA, okay, while being active and involved in the school. She was elected as the 2024 Student Government Association president as a member of the National Honor Society of Rho Kappa, Rho Kappa, whatever that is. What's somebody's name? Okay, no, that I guess is one of the sororities or fraternities, whatever they are. Studies Honor Society and served as a representative for her school as a school ambassador. Okay, whatever that is, I'm going for it. Okay, and those are your this week's students of the week nominations. Again, Jada Simpson from Director Technical Technology Magnet School, Julius Williams from the Temple High School, Miriam Kine from Loveless Academic Magnet Program, and Jaden Cleveland of Park Crossing High School, and Sarah Headley from Prattville High School, and Julio Key, Lanier High School, and Paris Howard of River Region Academy. Let's give them, hold. We have to give them a round of applause. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, let me be clear. Okay. Okay. Let me see. How you spell it? Let's see that. Applause. Okay. Show me. Oh, no, that's not. Applause. A-U-C. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Okay. This is to applaud all of our students who showed up on the here we go. Okay, see that? I don't know why this thing has to do this to me. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Don't you know? Okay. Okay, let me see. We got to give everybody a round of applause here. Okay, let me see here though. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Okay. All right then. Uh-huh. How about another? How about another? Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now y'all got it right. Now you got it. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's what we got. All right, we did that. That's fine. Next time I'll have that ready to go already to all the folks. Hello, good morning. 7:39 in the morning here in the city of Montgomery. It is a great day to be alive. I'm feeling pretty good. I got the kids out there, got them know. Now, one of these days, I hope to see my child's name on that list, but I'm not going to apply any pressure at all. If his teachers think he deserves to be on the list, and he'll be on the list. But I'm not going to call him up and suggest it at all. I'm just saying. So one of these days, hopefully I'll read Z's name off that thing. Although Z don't talk to nobody. He may not make it anyway. Anyway, 7:40 in the morning. Now we all know that our illustrious police chief has been put on administrative leave. Now I don't know exactly what that means. I wasn't there, but from what I understand, a lot of policemen are leaving Montgomery Police Department, not because of the job, not because of they don't like their job, not because of the pay. Because you can give somebody 100% pay raise, and if the environment in which they work in is toxic, they're still going to leave. And so a lot of people have been leaving because they have not liked the leadership style of the chief. I mean, that's just one of the things that I hear. I've always tried to be quiet for a while because it's not my like what's the name says, it's not my circus, so it ain't my monkeys. So I don't get involved in the internalness of because I've never been a police officer. I was a National Guard once though, so that's kind of make me a policeman. Okay, maybe a little bit. We had a riot. They showed me how to use the baton and how to take people down with not much effort. So I could do it. I could be a policeman. I probably couldn't be one right now. But back in the day, I was there. Yeah, but I was like a National Guard. It's like we would be over the police. That's what I'm talking about. We would be over the police if we ever came here as National Guard. So anyway, so now the search for a new police officer, a new police chief goes on. But here's the deal. Now, and I brought this up many times. Okay, I brought this up many times. We have got to start allowing people to progress that are raised here, born here, work their butt off here. We don't need to go outside. And I got to tell you, the woman that was the police chief before this guy came, I'm a male chauvinist pig. I am. I don't think women should lead men. I don't. I just don't. At least I used to think that way anyway. Now I've matured a little bit, and I realize that there's some women hell lot smarter than I am. Okay, intellectually smarter than I am. May not be as good looking as me. May not be as strong as me. May not can give a beat down to a fella like I can, but intellectually, there are women. I personally think women are intellectually superior to men most of the time. I know a lot of folks won't agree with that, but I do. I think they are. They just got this emotional thing going on with them sometimes, But the police chief we had, what was her name? Miss Harris? Listen, they liked her. They liked her. She didn't play, and she showed up every day for work. And I'm still trying to figure out why the mayor didn't keep her. Okay, but we had to go someplace else and grab somebody else. Why can't we? If every time as a police officer I want a raise or I want a better position, I got to go someplace else and get it. Why not be able to do it in my own hometown? Let the kids here know you can be your best you can be and still somehow make it to the top of the ranks of the police department or the fire department, which I got some news about the fire department too, but we won't. I'm not going to go into that one right now. I'm going to let that lay on the slow burn for the time being. But anyway, so can we, Mr. Mayor, can we get a police chief from within our own police department? It's like every time you do this, it's like bringing the UN to police us. Well, the UN don't live here. They don't know Freddie or Charlie lives up the street that he always cuss you out. He don't mean no harm by it. See, the UN coming here, you cuss out the UN, you're gonna get a beat down. I'm just saying, why can't we get some? I mean, why go through all that work? Why did that young man who we just lost? He started at 18 years old, worked his way up to be a sheriff deputy. Listen, those are stories that you can't even pay for. People who see what they want to do, they do what they want to do, and they excel at it. So I'm calling on the mayor, Chip, and all these folks. Can we look within for one? Bring Harris back. She did a great job. Okay, she did a great job. So why do we keep her around? I'm just asking the question. How come we didn't keep her? Always gotta go. We always gotta go someplace else. Like somebody else's ice is colder than our ice. Okay. Can we get somebody in Montgomery? One of them. Put Bowman back up there. I don't know if I want Bowman to be police chief or not. But anyway, so here we go. Let's go back to the phone. Let's see who's on the phones. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. I don't know what that means. They were. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they make good movies about New Orleans PD. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, I know one guy. I know one guy that got fired because they said he cussed at a perp. Really? We firing people for cussing at somebody that's cussing at them? Seriously? I mean, yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. I mean, hmm, yeah, yeah. Seems to be. Seems to be. All right. Appreciate it. Gotta take a break. We'll be back.
Need to hire? Indeed. Their end-to-end solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all year round.
Show me a mountain so high.
Show you
Today will be a mostly cloudy day. We'll have some on and off light rain showers at times. It will not rain all day long, and it certainly will not rain everywhere. Temperatures will get up into the 70s. Tonight, we'll have a slight chance of a shower, but most of us are dry. Temperatures stay warm near 60. Then, very heavy rain, strong and severe storms, and gusty winds arrive Wednesday through Wednesday night. That is why we declared that stretch a first alert federal.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Minor accident, Troy Highway, just before Highway 80, Troy Highway and Southeast Boulevard. So please use caution there. Looking at your traffic flow maps, traffic on 65 southbound running slow at the 143 interchange, and also traffic backed up at the Day Street gate to get into Maxwell because Maxwell Boulevard is closed.
Invisible Fence has Boundary Plus technology, giving your pet more play area right up to the boundary. No confusion, no lockouts, no stress. Call Vicky and Invisible Fence 265-2585. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
North American powerhouse Sentinels reclaimed an international VCT trophy, marking their triumphant return to the top, where they went home with $250,000. With a staggering 1.6 million viewers tuning in, the showdown against Gen G became the most watched Valorant match to date. As a beloved team in North America, this achievement underscores Sentinels' growing popularity. We have an exciting 2024 Valorant Championship Tour season ahead of us.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, developing your passions. We push what technology can do. So great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
My wife and I both needed a mild to 6 for months, and nasal congestion was probably the worst part. Those nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, and nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. And it was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helped me clear the way, literally clear the way, for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
If you're a homeowner, the last thing on your mind just may be your roof, until it's the first thing on your mind. Call Roofing World now and get 20% off all labor and materials. That's an average savings of $5,000 on both metal and shingle roof options. And with our low monthly payment plans, you can finance for as low as $99 a month. Roofing World. Roofing World. Don't put your roof off another day. Lock in 20% off all labor and materials on metal or shingle roofs, and on average save $5,000 with payments as low as $99 a month. Call now for a free estimate and peace of mind. 1-800-NEW-ROOF. That's 1-800-NEW-ROOF.
The biggest selection, a lifetime warranty.
At the best prices guaranteed.
Roofing World. Roofing World.
Call now. New Roof. That's 1-800-NEW-ROOF.
With just a couple of clicks on Amazon, your items come to your door in a day or two. With just a simple phrase to your Alexa smart speaker, your favorite talk shows come to your speaker in seconds. Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
Okay, don't have a lot of time left. Well, I got time for this one call. Then I tell you how I lost $500 this weekend with a scam. Y'all know, even me, the brightest guy on the radio, got scammed out of $500. Good morning. Yes. That I do not know. I don't believe that's true. Well, I don't know. I don't have any problem with nepotism personally. As long as the person can do the job, we are related to somebody. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a question I ask, Now, Todd Strange told me when he was in, one of the reasons why he did what he did, because there are people who feel as though people are so related here until there will be preferential treatment given to certain people and preferential treatment not given to other people. It's a reasonable conclusion to make. Whether or not it's true or not, I don't know. I think no sense having everybody coming up in the rank. If you're telling me the best I could ever be is a sergeant, and I'll never be a lieutenant or a captain or anything because I'm from Montgomery, I mean, that sucks. So I don't know. I think it's time to pick people from right here. We can always fire them. Yeah. Yes. That's true. All right. That's true. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. I think we ought to get some homegrown leadership. Good morning. I got something I can call you, all right. I can't see it on the radio. But anyway, yeah. So maybe it's time we really start. We brought Finley from, where we brought Finley from? From Atlanta. And then we bring this guy in, which, listen, they both may be nice guys. I don't know. But as a leader of men like myself, okay, I didn't lead a whole. Okay, I was a squad leader. I ran a couple places. I was a galley chief. As a leader of men by myself, I know the basic qualities that you need in leadership. And what is leadership? There is the question. And what's going on with our fire department? Okay, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there because I'll let this hit the news and I'll just leave it alone because I got friends over there. But friends or not, there's some things that need to be told. I might tell you anyway. I might just tell you anyway. I'm not sure yet. Though. Anyway, time to take a break. Look like there may have to be some cleaning up. Now they've been keeping this on the logo, and I ain't mad at them. They've been keeping this on the DL, so we'll see how that all works out. Gotta take a break. We'll be back after this. It is 7:58 in the morning. Our numbers are 860-1440. You can text me at 334-901-5022. Especially. We'll be back.
A 12 news update on News Radio 1440.
Train carrying hazardous materials derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, a proposed settlement aimed at helping those the Southern States proposed agreement would settle all class action claims within a 10-mile radius, plus personal injury claims within a 10-mile radius from the derailment.
The following disaster forced the evacuation of half the town of East Palestine amid worry over potential long-term health problems from the chemicals that spilled and burned. The NTSB's full investigation isn't over yet. Allison Keyes, CBS News. Sentencing day in Michigan for James and Jennifer Trumbley, the first parents to ever be criminally charged with school shooting carried out by the people. Here's CBS's Nikki Mitchell.
Prosecutors have asked the judge to sentence the fellow anywhere from 10 to 15 years in prison for their connection to the 2021 shooting. That day, the Crumleys went to Oxford High School to discuss a drawing their son made that included a gun, bullet, and wounded figure. They declined to take their son home, and hours later, he opened fire.
Son Ethan is serving life for murders of 4 students. There's hail, and then there's Texas hail. Hailstones the size of golf balls fell in parts of Texas overnight, along with driving rain. More from Odyssey meteorologist Fred
All the way, including localized flooding during the week today. All that rainfall will continue to train along from west to east out across the deep south, and so we do have flood watches in effect.
Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has escalated his threat to invade the southern city of Rafah, which is filled with around 1.4 million Palestinians, most of them displaced from earlier Israeli bombardments. Aid to Ukraine remains blocked in Congress, but CBS is claiming the McCormick reports the U.S. is still getting some supplies through to Kyiv. The U.S. transferred to Ukraine small arms and ammunition last week. These were seized as they were being transferred from Iranian forces to Tehran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen. This included machine guns, sniper rifles, and 500,000 rounds of ammunition. It's not enough to meet Ukraine's needs, but it does address some immediate shortages, especially in ammunition. More on the climate crisis last month was the hottest March since records began, the 10th straight record-breaking month. Samantha Burgess is with the European Climate Agency.
Seeing records like this monthly really shows us that our climate is changing rapidly.
The Swiss government says it will study and comply with a European Court of Human Rights ruling that it violated its citizens' human rights and failing to do more to tackle climate change. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your home and auto. Save when you bundle. Get a quote at progressive.com. That's progressive.com.
You have 3 ex-wives and your current smoking wife wants a life insurance policy too. Is the size of the policy you had to purchase from your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Bill Mueller and provide it. 800-230-2777. Bill Mueller is intimately familiar with the problems. If you're 50 or 60 years old and you need to $1 billion should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. And you may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you. He's only on number 2. Call Tim Provider. 800-220-2777. Okay, 220-2777. For $1 million in health insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-220-2777. 800-220-2777.
We're going to help you. The National Institute of Health will admit to exercise more and live a longer, healthier life. A recent study found the best way to get you to do that? Daily incentives. Study participants were either given money or rewards points when they exercise more. The caveat was on days they didn't exercise, they had to give back money or points. Researchers followed 1,000 adults over the course of 6 years, and they found daily incentives worked. They averaged an extra 40 minutes per week, more than risk of cardiovascular problems, and were much better 6 years later. And this is continuing to be reported. And finally, it's not a cure, it's an economic cure. A British researcher said have evidence of continuing inflammation in the blood of those living with the condition. They found the presence of certain proteins increased the risk of specific symptoms such as fatigue, and that could help understanding of the condition and how it just might be treated someday. I'm Nikki Parker, CBS News. Giving quality employees the hope of ZipRecruiter makes finding home and employees. And right now, you can go at ZipRecruiter.com/ZipRecruiter 16 and search for hundreds of jobs. But more than that, ZipRecruiter is technology identifies and employees
employers to take quality candidates within the that's right. Well, first, goal. Now, you focus on the experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter. It's free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You do everything you can for your family. A nice home, good food, family fun, and the right medical care. You plan ahead for your future. That's all. Unexpected happens to you. If you were to die, who pays and all the other things? You've been to sell a home just to survive. That's why you need to call Survive. For the lowest rates available on quality term life policies, period. The rates will be all-time low. Term provider is 70% already have coverage. Call and see if you're paying too much. Term provider could save you thousands. And if your health isn't covered, even more reason to call. We'll match you with the right policy, even if you have high blood pressure. And now your family's protected. Ensure that protection continues if something unexpected happens to you. Call for a free quote and see if you can save up to 70%. Call them at Revival Homes and Property now. That's Revival Homes and Property. 800-535.
Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. Their U.S.-based restoration specialists are dedicated to helping solve identity theft issues, and all plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which means if you lose money because of identity theft, LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan. Help protect your information with LifeLock. Go to LifeLock.com and save up to 25% your first year with my name, Clay, as your promo code.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/triumph first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/triumph to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Alexa smart speakers are great because you don't have to hear a dial or push a button to listen to news. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
Okay, we're back. I love this. It's my favorite song. Me and Emmanuel used to go to the ride around the state and country. Yeah, that's how I liked it. This little kid there. Now he got grown and got his own accent. What a beautiful song. That'll calm anybody. That'll just take the wind out of your sails. You remember somebody, put this song on right there, and it's just bam, it just go away. Anyway, I was listening to Tanya Terry last night. I'm see if I can get her up one of these days. Talking about relationships. Yeah, relationships. She was giving a relationship on the internet. That's not be a bad show, whatever they do. We talk about relationships. As a matter of fact, that's what we do. All of life is about relationships. What do we talk about? Good ones, bad ones, those ones, things. We don't talk about that. I got to get a woman up here to go. I think we have to have one myself. Good morning to you. Hope everything's doing everybody right. I hope everybody's feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good. I got the Michigan baseball guy coming in a little bit here. I don't want to get started. I don't want to get started on two people's subjects right now until because you and I have our conversation. But today is the day that they're supposed to say, okay, hey, don't normally do sports, but, you know, they're a home team. One sports that I always talk about, one sports that I always excited about when we're talking about sports. So, next we come down here, and we can talk a little bit about 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to move on. We're talking about sports. Have you won a game yet? Oh, no, that's crazy. Anyway, it is a great day to be alive. Good morning, who's this? No, they played. I think they played this weekend. I think this not. No, they haven't played this game before. Yeah, till tonight. Yeah, till tonight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you. The song, it's a, it's a great song. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah. I hear you. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Mm, mm, now, what particular are you talking about? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's in the, I mean, it was in the paper and everything. I mean, it was all on TV. Now, I mean, everybody knew now. Yeah, yeah, that happened. I know, but we all have done something, so we don't want to. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, okay, I'm just saying, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's coming. Well, I would imagine that it all circled back around, and so it was more than one thing, I'm sure. But one of the things, but, well, one, that's right. But, but, but one of the things, the biggest thing is that nobody wants to work for him. It's just, oh, yes, it does. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, what do you believe? Wait a minute. General George Patton was one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. George Patton, right, was one of the greatest generals in the army, right? But of all the sergeants that we're not going to work for you, he don't. Okay, I'm just telling you now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna leave that alone. Woo. I appreciate it. Yeah. I just think if the whole country of people don't want to work for you, George, one of the greatest generals in the army is that Omar Bradley, some of the greatest generals. Uh, if if every sergeant in the military said we're not gonna work for him, we go to jail, he be gone. They're gonna get rid of all the sergeants. They're gonna get rid of the general, because the general has a flaw in his leadership style or his ability. And leadership is no more than being able to influence people to go the way you want them to go, to do the things you want them to do. But first of all, leadership is getting people to go up a hill knowing that there's a machine gun barrage pointed right at you. That's leadership. Okay. So again, a lot of folks just didn't want to work for the guy. You know, um, and there's a couple other things going on too that I'm not at liberty to say, but if all the sergeants in the army said we're not going to work for General Patton would be gone. I'm just saying, I'm telling you. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Okay. Well, that's all. That's what all we know. Same thing you know. I think we got in 2022, going on 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. However, it is my understanding that it is the policy of the police department that having a relationship with somebody uh, is not necessarily bad as long as they're not in your direct line of supervision. Mm-hmm. It is for no reason, right? For no reason, a lot of yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. You walk, you. Mm. I mean, well, let's just take you for instance. If all of your non-coms, your E5, your E6, and stuff, if they didn't want to work for you, they just said, "No, speak top, we're not doing it." Sooner or later, they'll get rid of you. They will get rid of all the sergeants. Right. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. Yeah. I just hope we can get somebody, and I appreciate, and I do hope we get somebody local, somebody that came up through the ranks, somebody who knows the environment, knows the city of Montgomery, knows the state, knows the players. Let's stop importing our leadership when we have leadership. Okay. Okay. Like somebody brought up Sheriff Cunningham this morning. Hey, that started at the Montgomery Police Department. Now the sheriff and everybody seems to like him. Yeah. It ain't about like, it's about respect. Everybody respects the sheriff. Good morning, who's this? Yes. Well, Chip Hill seems to be doing okay. Well, I don't see him exactly the way you do. Well, now wait a minute. Now, I don't have to. So let me ask you a question. Then. Every man, right? But now, that, right? No, I don't have the answer to all of that. But but I do think, appreciate you, Carl. I do think that every mayor has the right to hire whom he chooses. I just hope he makes a wise choice. Um, was there a wise choice? Was this a wise choice? I don't think so. I think we had a woman in there was doing a good job, and he gave her all kind of attributions, but did not keep her. You know, um, but they have the right to. And I will tell you this, regardless of who in office, we are all going to find something about that person we don't like. Okay? So it's really not about being liked, but it is about being respected. Okay? Like my first sermon, I didn't like him enough. Well, I was talking first sermon. And he didn't like me too much either. But he didn't have to like me. I had kind of had to like him. Not like him, but respect him. Anyway, 860-1440 is the number here. You want to give us a call. What's on everybody's mind is one, as you know, the police team is on administrative leave. Although I guess that needs to get paid. You have been on administrative leave. I even got fired. So get the hell out of here. Good morning. Independent. Good morning. Yeah. I think we have the right to change the law. Do what? Right. Yeah, I guess you got them saying it. Mm-hmm. Well, I just got done saying every mayor has a right to choose his own people. that's what people say. But if you're a mayor, you got to take those hits. That's just the way it goes. I take those hits. Now, who do I hang up on? Who do I defend the mayor where he deserves to be? And I didn't. Well, we do know some things, but it was written up in the newspaper. It was written up in the newspaper. Yeah. Okay. But we. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I've often said I don't have a problem, and I appreciate your call. I don't have a problem with people hiring people related to them or not, as long as they can actually do the job. It's about getting the job done. I don't care if they're related to you or not. Um, Good morning, your name. Yes. Okay. All right. I got to take a break. We'll be back. 8:49. And we are back. Good morning to you. It's 8:35 in the morning. We got to be there by 9 o'clock. We got 25 minutes by which to arrive. If you got to be there at 8 o'clock, you're already late. Don't even worry about it. Just tell the boss you were listening to me and you were just intrigued by the intellectual stimulation I was giving you to make you a better employee. At least that's what I would tell him anyway. Peter Cetera. What a great guy. Or something, singer, whatever it is, you know. Who's next here? Let me see right here. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Well, there's some things I must, it's kind of like when you school board, the city council meetings in the school board, the first thing they say, anything that involves the character of someone, I have to investigate it first, just to make sure that people say things when they're mad, when they're not so mad. If it sounds reasonable, I'll mention it, but then I'll have to do some investigation. Good name and character, because once it goes, you can't get it back. So I'm just trying to make sure that again, you just gotta. Well, first of all, one of the things that happened, and it's such a big deal that I don't know how it's been kept quiet if in fact it happened. So I'm just making sure that it's legitimate. Okay. But as soon as I make sure it's legitimate, I'll let you know. Okay then. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a good. That's a good policy. Yeah, that's a good policy. That's good. Yeah. Right? That's good. Yeah, I can do that. Because I know I'm just kind of like stroking you there, trying to make but still, I'm just making sure that it's true. That's all. Good name and character. Once it's kind of like when they put a picture of you in the paper. Well, Elkins got caught stealing some bologna. Then you find out what it means. Well, the first one they'll put my thing on the first two pages of the newspaper, right? But when they find out it wasn't me who was stealing the bologna, then they'll put me on the back page so nobody reads it again. See? So next thing I know, when I walk down to, hey, there goes the guy that stole the bologna. That's what I'm saying. Let me just make sure that it's legitimate. That what I have heard. 860 number here. Now, I was thinking last night doing some and just myself, what is it that's on your mind? And one thing that came on my mind. Well, first of all, let me give you some information from this uh, Anita Clark um, and Brenda Blaylock from the Montgomery is the dedicated person that keeps the city council people straight, even when they don't know where they are. She keeps a record of them when they have meetings over there. But they sent the Montgomery City Council's Public Safety Standing Committee will be meeting regarding proposed police department pay incentive and longevity bonuses. And that is next Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. at the old council chamber, room 142. Okay, so for further information on that, call 625-2195. That's 425-2195. One more time, what's it called again? The Montgomery City Council Public Safety Training Committee. And basically, that means there's 3 people on the city council that get together and make up that safety committee, and they're going to talk about the police rates and all that stuff. So they're going to meet on April 16th at 2:30 p.m. at the older part of the city hall, where the city hall used to meet for. Okay. So anyway, but if you want some more information about that, 625-2195, 625-2195. Okay. Now, did you guys know that it was on this day that Robert E. Lee surrendered? I don't know why we keep bringing up Robert E. Lee when you took the name off the school already, but yeah, I don't know. It was Appomattox, Virginia, April 9th, 1865. Lee surrendered to 48,000 Confederate troops to Union General Ulysses S. Grant, effectively ending the American Civil War, forced to abandon the Confederate capital, Richmond, blocked from joining surviving Confederates. Now, it didn't really end the war. I think we're still kind of, you we're still kind of fighting, at least in Alabama. And also, in 1939, William Anderson on the step of the and believe it or not that it really makes any difference. Mark Twain received the steamboat pilot's license. Yeah, okay, I don't know. And Rita, in 1962, it was Rita Moreno who became the first Hispanic woman to win an Oscar. Now, in Black history, the Journal of Reconciliation considered the first freedom ride set out for Washington, D.C. Also, Billy the Kid, in 1881, Billy the Kid was convicted of murder. In 1984, a man attempted to kill his wife for the money using a car bomb. Don't know who that guy is, but all right. And also in 2005, Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles, well, they got married. Did it? And in 2003, Baghdad falls to the U.S. forces. And in space exploration, 1959, on this date, what NASA introduces America's first astronaut. Not that that really makes a big deal. It's some history, you might want to hold dear to yourself. I'm just saying. Let me see who this is. Good morning. How you doing? Well, I don't think so. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that there are many people who have, let me say, extracted from history places where they were not. Okay. Well, yeah, all right, appreciate it. Also, 1868, did you know that Ulysses was arrested for speeding in his horse buggy? Can't even tell what to do that day. All right, turn that down. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm. Now, do you actually think that I have the wherewithal to know what's going to come out of people's mouths? Mm-hmm. Well, but we are. When I first saw people stepping on the flag, burning it just ticked me off big time. But then somebody stopped me and said, "Listen, if you cannot handle, if we don't have freedom of speech, then it must accept the speech we don't like." So it's America. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. I didn't have a problem with the self. No, 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 no. No, I don't have a problem with the commemoration of the bridge struggle. I got a problem with people just walking across the bridge without one sacrifice, just so they can get a photo op and leave Selma in the same economic condition that it's been in for 20, 30 years. That's my problem. It ain't bridge, brother. It ain't the bridge. No. All right. Yeah. Right. But right. And you're absolutely right. But you are a Christian. I'm a Christian. I call myself one. Uh, 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 Judas. Judas. Hey, hey. It don't get no worse than that. I got to take a break. We'll be back after this. Emergency in the house. What's up, Kevin?
Weather forecast.
How are you? Am I last?
I think so.
Yeah, that's not good. I'll be first. That's okay.
ExpressPros.com to find your location. That's ExpressPros.com.
Today will be a mostly cloudy day. We'll have some on and off light rain showers at times. It will not rain all day long, and it certainly will not rain everywhere. Temperatures will get up into the 70s. Tonight, we'll have a slight chance of showers.
So how's the team doing?
Dry. Temperatures will be 60. Then
they lost 2 or 3 this weekend, but
Wednesday through
Can't win them
Wednesday
all.
night. That is why we have declared that
long
stretch
season.
first alert weather day.
I think we'll be pretty good.
Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Latest accident reported by the authorities in Wetumpka, East Main Street at 231. Also 85 southbound just before East Boulevard. Wetumpka Highway, Highway 14 at 231. And looking at your traffic flow maps, traffic on 85 southbound backed up.
Get your new announcer or whatever you call it.
Yeah, new broadcaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he said he came in. Did he talk to you last week?
It did.
Yeah. No, he's I think he's gonna be pretty good. So
Yeah.
we're excited about
I
it.
don't know why you gotta ask me to do it.
Highway 80 off of
Didn't work with your schedule to be doing a lot of late baseball games and early morning shows, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I knew there was a legitimate reason. I've probably been like a Howard Cosell guy, though. I probably last one game and it's over.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministries.
Look at that monkey go. And I don't know why they did that. Howard Cosell didn't mean no harm by that. I mean, it's ruining it. Oh, we live in a country now, boy. If you make one mistake, it's over.
Why? Well,
Well, now we live in a country. If you make one mistake 30 years ago,
30
they're
years
going to
ago.
find it.
Well-known community of Christians. We've been sharing each other's medical expenses for more than.
I don't even think the people who complaining about it could withstand that kind of a microscopic investigation on their lives. Everybody's got something.
Yeah.
Medishare's
Man.
member satisfaction rate is 98%. That's way better than health insurance.
Now, did he? That's a whole different ball.
Yeah, that's
That's a whole different one right there.
that's more than one mistake.
Yeah, that's more than one. And if TD Jakes was involved, man, that's gonna hurt my feelings. Come on, TD. Been over for the brother. Wait.
Oh man, I
Woo.
have a hangnail. You shouldn't pick at your toes. Daddy says you might cause anger on toenails. Speaking of Daddy, it's time to remind people how important it is to see a podiatrist. Yeah, Shannon.
I tell you, when you got so much money, when you got more money than you have sense, you do all kind of weird things, and now you're bored.
Yep.
Call today for an appointment at
Yep.
265-7585.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have too much money.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric
A lot of people that don't have enough.
as to the
Yeah, it ain't
expertise
me.
of performing such services.
Yep.
Prevention is worth a pound a year. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Kitty.
It ain't me.
My job is to identify small problems.
Although there's some advantages to being poor.
New government
A person should never be bored if they're poor.
Right.
They should be trying to do something to rectify that situation. So I ain't bored too often.
I stay on the move.
Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Prescriptions require
Ulysses S. Grant in 1866 was arrested for moving his horse and buggy too fast.
Hey guys, did you know there's a
Speeding with a horse and buggy.
that works just the same, but is 95%?
I don't know how horses do it. They just drop their load while they're running.
Yeah. Through HIMSS, you'll get a free medical
I was wondering, why they get them bags on there?
medication that's
Then
best
I
for you.
finally saw it
Free
one day.
shipping and prescribed, a 100% online process,
Nobody
and a
ever
range
heard
of treatment
that there was
options, including
speeding
trusted
tickets back
generic
then.
alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off.
You ever been on a horse?
Personal. And at HIMSS, so
Not
is
since
treatment.
I was a
Just
little
go
kid.
to
Ain't never been on
hims.com/radio and get
They
connected
scare
to
me
a
for some
licensed
reason. I
medical
don't know why.
provider online for free. With zero
Did
copay,
something
no expensive
very
appointments,
little.
and no awkward face-to-face
I think it's
conversations.
up
The
in
pony I can
For
handle.
every online visit,
New
you
York.
need to go to this
Yeah.
exclusive address,
Panhandles is a big old horse.
hims.com/radio.
Although they seem to be gentle animals to be so big.
For your
Yeah.
free online visit, hims.com/radio.
Have you ever seen the ones at the rodeo, the bucking ones? Yeah, they have the bull riding. They have bronco riding as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Where you get those horses and they're jumping off all four, going up. It's scary looking.
I heard the reason they get them jumping off all four because somebody's squeezing their nuts.
And they tie a rope to it. Man.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Hell, I be jumping too.
Yeah.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around 2.
Put gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money,
Is it
download
involving money?
Cash I earned from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app
Want
now
all
to earn
my
cash back
services
every
for
time
free.
you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card.
Now, when we come back, do you want to wait or do you want to? Because we're only going to have like 2 minutes. Or so.
per gallon bonus on your
Or
first
two.
tank. That's code LANE for a 25 cents per
I can
gallon
squeeze
bonus.
this.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw.
Opening night
It's
tonight
Mark
is
Levin,
at
this afternoon
biscuitbaseball.com.
at 5 a.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, we're back. We got about 3 minutes left, but either Murph can stay with us or he can tell you what all he got in a couple of seconds here. The Biscuits Baseball's manager. Good morning, Murph.
Good morning. Yeah, it's opening night tonight, presented by U.S. Army down in the ballpark, kicking off the 20th season of Biscuits Baseball tonight at Riverwalk Stadium. So we're excited to have the team back in town. They opened up on the road down in Biloxi this weekend, and now this is the home opener to kick off the 20th year of Biscuits back in Montgomery.
Any special festivities going on or anything?
Yeah, we've got a lot going on tonight. The first 1,000 fans through the gates of all ages will receive a rally towel presented by U.S. Army. We have post-game max fireworks tonight, and we're doing something special, calling it a full stadium first pitch. So we're going to start the ceremonial first pitch ball with the U.S. Army at their display out in front of the front gates. And every fan that comes through the front gates will get a chance to handle the first pitch ball that we're going to then bring up to our friend in here, Rick Hendrick, who has been the voice of Riverwalk Stadium for all 20 years, to get it kicked off for a fun ceremony celebrating a lot of the employees, fans, and business partners of the Biscuits for all 20 seasons.
Okay, I do owe the Biscuits organization a apology.
Okay.
Because last year when I came up and threw that first pitch, I really didn't mean to break the guy's arm.
I mean, we had a game to play.
Yeah, I understand.
We had a game to play, and you're just taking advantage of the man.
I just, this year though, I promised to lighten up on the guy.
Yeah, take it easy on them. Yeah. I mean, even though they're professional athletes, they're not fully prepared for what you're bringing up the mound there.
That's true. Anyway, I just wanted to tell the guy I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll take it easy on this year. And the national anthem too. Yeah, we need to get.
You got that?
Yeah, we need to get in there, do the national anthem one more time. Okay. So the first pitch and one of the game. We can wait till later in the season after I warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get you right. And we have a new area actually. We've kind of revamped our kid zone, our max kid zone. We have a speed pitch out there now.
Okay.
So you can see how hard you're throwing, so you can get a better understanding of if you're going to hurt somebody.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'll get right on that.
So you can compete against all the little kids that go through there. Yeah. When they're throwing 45 and you're throwing 46.
Yeah, whatever the case may be. Anyway, so tonight, first season opener tonight at the not the season opener, but the
home opener. Yeah, home opener tonight. First pitch at 6:35. Gates open at 5:30. Tickets still available at biscuitsbaseball.com, or you can come down to the box office at Riverwalk Stadium.
Okay. I'm only asking, is it possible that I could try out for the team?
Well, I don't know anything who's that team, but after that first pitch, they might have video of it somewhere. There's a bunch of video cameras of this that happens on the field, so the Rays might be calling.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't know why I haven't gotten the call yet.
I mean, they gotta, we just started the season. They're probably waiting to see if there's some injuries or something. They'll call you. That's something like that.
You're good, man. Awesome. Yeah. Tell the guy that,
All right, we'll get him.
residents have businesses either or otherwise affected by the second phase underway in Michigan with James and Jennifer Clement. Their schools to be criminally charged for a school shooting carried out by their child. This is making the case. Prosecutors argue that criminals could have prevented the shooting by keeping warning signs about their science and mental health or by securing the firearm at home. The shooting is serving warrant for the murders of 4 students at Oxford High School. Israel says it's now set a date for an invasion of the city of Gaza in the future from the U.S. And now the turn to scenes of destruction in the parts of the windows where the troops have now. Most Israeli forces have now left in months. That is the same community of units. We have lots of communities and sustainable. World Health Organization has best involved in ongoing television and consumer epidemics, systems, and opportunities.
U.S. health authorities to investigate this year's unprecedented spread of bird flu in cows, with samples from more sick cattle. Additional U.S. farms now being tested for the virus, according to the WHO. Some dairy cows in Idaho, Kansas, Michigan, New Mexico, and Texas have sidelined after testing positive for the virus in their milk. The very local emphasis is currently on the mend after
That's my second straight NCAA championship. I went to his husband.
So much was going into getting the program to play the culture's championship caliber.
The Purdue Boilermakers, 75-60. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Having employees to fill positions in our company is essential. Hiring most people can be an enjoyment. Yes, use ZipRecruiter. Actively invite them. Now you can focus see for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. People in Mexico got a kick out of seeing their first ever Egyptians in TV. Mexico City Afghanistan was to honor Egypt colleagues and nations after the party to Canada in 1991. Our estimates they saw about 70% of totality. When he said it was nice to be there, Mexico City. Finally, producer of the UK is to identify the ministry of partners of one application process. The program of domestic abuse within the community resulted in some applications created with funds and existing licenses and the listeners.
listen to the question. We are what not. All years.
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize to the Biscuits because last year I went over there and threw the ball out. You know, the guy had to go to the hospital once he tried to catch the ball and because his arm was broke. I'm sorry about that, but this year if I get called out there, I'll just make sure that I slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. Okay. I didn't mean to cause any harm to anybody. I was just out there to help the boys, get that game thing together. Okay. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning again. It's 9:07 in the morning. We got something going on, 860-1440. I think I'm going to PhD. Yeah, high school diploma. I'm just saying. Okay, then. Public high school diploma, PhD. All right, then. Now, how did I get scammed over the weekend last week for $500 on a credit card? Okay. Well, actually, it was my debit card. It was my credit card. I wouldn't have felt so bad, but it was my debit card that stuck to me. Okay, I'm just. How did I get scammed? I'll take it in a minute, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen to you. But it involved charter tickets. No. Charter didn't do anything. But I'm going to tell you how it involved them. Okay? Good morning. Is it? I said Judas was right. He was right. He was trusted. Jesus trusted him, but even he, turned on Jesus. So he didn't sell out for gold. So you're the only person in my whole life that I've ever heard give Judas some positive things. Okay. Do you think Judas knew that? Do you think Judas knew that he was he was part of the prophecy? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Listen, I think God probably had a plan for Judas, but I don't think Judas had a plan for Judas except getting the money. Because when Jesus told Judas got to do it, so he fits Jesus so he could identify who he was to the people. Right. But Judas didn't know that. But Judas didn't know that. He still turned against Jesus. So why would I put Judas in a bad light then? But did Judas know that? Okay, well, that is something expected and interesting. All right, good morning in here. Huh? Okay. Anyway, 860-1440 is another is actually, well, I guess in the whole in the entirety of the Allen for Earth, I guess that we should actually came to pass, I guess. 1969, the Chicago 8 pleaded guilty to federal conspiracy charges as it were to the World War, as it were to the on this day as it related to the Vietnam War. Also, World War II, 1940, the Germany invaded Norway and Denmark. In 1942, on this day, troops surrendered to Bataan in the Philippines in the largest ever U.S. surrender. 1945, anti-Nazi theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer is hanged in the World War II. Now, in an effort to bring some sensibility to sport and into the American culture, the NAIA approves transgender policy limiting women's sports to athletes whose biological sex is female. Okay, which makes sense to me. The National Association of Intercollegiate Athletes announced a policy Monday all but bans transgender athletes from competing in women's sports at its 241 local small colleges across the country. The NAIA Council on Presidents approved the policy 20-0. Somebody has come up with don't realize that they had a set, and now we're using some common sense here, okay? At its annual convention in Kansas City, Missouri, the NAIA, which oversees some 80,000 athletes competing in more than 20 sports, is believed to be the first college sports organization to take such a step. Outstanding. Maybe. Yes, maybe. Maybe. Somebody has figured out the difference between man and women. It's a good thing the NAIA. If you're born with a bat rather than a mitt, that means your job is to be a man. At least try to be one. You are a male and you are not a female. Okay? Now it's a shame that we've taken over women's sports too. We call ourselves men. What some of y'all call yourself shims and hymns. I don't know. I ain't mad at it. If you're not biologically, you're not. Now, if you think you won, I'm good with that. That's your brain. You can do with your brain whatever you want to do it, okay? Like when the mayor said this some years ago, I went up to the mayor's office and the security guard asked me, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to my office." He said, "Well, I think I'm the mayor." So I'm going up to my office. They showed me the door out the building. I said, "Wait a minute. If you're still the mayor is what you think you are, why can't I be him?" And that conversation ended right quick when the guy put his hand on the gun. So I left out the building. What you want? Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, so he put his hand on the gun, so I left. I'm just saying. So finally, we can consist in America right now. Okay. Let girls and boys be boys. If you keep doing your boy, you keep doing your boy. I feel like if I broke down on the freeway, I'm still going to help you 50 times. I have to get you there. And you be you, I'll be me. I'm just gonna let you be me. Right? 860-1440 to the NAIA Congress. Somebody is employing common sense logic to believe it. Also, Montgomery Police Chief Yell Abbott was placed on administrative leave for the announcement. This is the taking on administrative leave. Good morning. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But we got our own crew. We don't need to import it. However, though, y'all are wrong at that. Now listen, If you don't let one go, let everybody go. Mm-hmm. 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 So somebody would have been alive had they followed the law and could have out each other. When we get rid of Democrats in the White House, okay. Now yesterday I had Samari. Samari was up here, and I like the guy, smart guy. But the Democrats have this mentality to let everybody in because they're human beings. Countries have borders. You know, there's a way in. There's a way in, but do it the legal way. That's all we're asking. But and the other day I'm living in Texas, right? We got people throwing what do you call it, chain fences, chain ladder across the fence in Texas. So, and then they call on all the rest of their buddies to come to the chain fence and climb up the wall. I mean, yeah. Well, all you gotta do is when you get stopped by the police, no habla English, no habla English. You know, well, you're speaking English a few minutes ago. No comprende, no comprende. So then they just take you down, give you some food, give you a check for $3,000 a month, and food stamps. Yeah, that should give you the swagger to walk away from that. All right. Appreciate it. 864-1440. The police people on administrative leave. They pending, I guess, some investigation, something like that. Now, yesterday I'm listening to Blue Bakers and Thompson on WSFA's thing yesterday, and it was an interesting conversation. Um, you know, but Brubaker did say something that the Dobson was pretty much too 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 naive at the moment to understand it. Let me paraphrase what Brubaker said. She was complaining about a do nothing house, do nothing thing, which I understand. We pay you $50,000 a year. We want you to do something, but sometimes doing nothing is doing something. And I'm going to agree with Brubaker on this particular thing. It is better to do nothing in the House and Senate than keep making laws that infringes on the rights of Alabama. You don't have to make a law every time you come in. Matter of fact, you ought to take some of that time and read and look over some of the laws that you have already. If anybody knows how many laws there are in Alabama right now, I wonder if we could do the somehow maybe we could AI and say how many laws are there? I bet Siri, I bet Siri don't even know. Hey Siri, how many laws are on the books in the state of Alabama? Even Siri can find out how many. Okay, okay. So see, even Siri didn't know how many laws that we have in the state of Alabama. Okay, and then that does not include the city ordinances, the county ordinances, all the laws, the federal guide, the federal laws. How many laws? So I'm with Rubric on this. You don't necessarily have to make a new law every time you come in session. I'm going to take a look at some of the other things you guys can do. Like fix the problem with the prison. Why we can't, why we need to stop 325 people last year died in Alabama prison. Okay? The United States of America only carried out, the prison only carried out 24. If you're in Alabama prison, you have a better chance of dying in Alabama prison, not being on death row, than you do in combat. That's all I'm saying. 860-1440, in the morning. Hey, good morning, who's this? Yeah. Well, I think here's the deal. They don't work for us. Okay? They just don't work for us. They work for whoever writes them the check. Because if they work for the people, we would have a lottery already. So they don't work for them. Yeah, they don't work. I don't really have it. Yeah. Right. That's what they work for. Yeah. So I believe, I believe it's time. Maybe we need a January 6th downtown. Okay. We've had wait a minute. We've had many Novembers since 1999, and we still can't get a lottery. And she has. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, but here's the problem. Can we get enough people in Alabama? Can we? And we want to have to buy for TV, radio sponsored spots to remind people the reason we don't have a lottery is for the people. And I'll keep putting it on it. Who voted against it? Who voted against it? But have they even taken a vote on it? Yeah. The problem is, yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. Yes. So let's see if they bring it up for a vote. Let's see, and if they don't even bring it up for right, and if we can't even get it brought up to a vote, then we know they do not. Then everybody needs to go. Everybody. Yeah, yeah. Just put it right. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, I believe that it will pass. I think the people will pass it. Now, I don't know about the gaming stuff. I don't care about the gaming stuff. But the lottery thing, yeah, the lottery thing, that's such a simple thing. Right. That's such a simple thing. Hey, appreciate the call. Again, it may be time. I maybe we want to do a January 6th down there. But we need to do something. We need to get their attention because they don't work for us. I don't know when the hell they're doing. They have the Speaker of the House down there. We know the Speaker is Daniel. Can he bring it up? Can anybody? Who's the Speaker of the House? Anybody know who the Speaker of the House is? I'll find him. I'm going to call him up. Good morning. Who's it? Yeah. they don't know about there's no law that says you can find over 50 break in. What shore? You talking of the Rio Grande? They ain't on a visa program. Yeah. Well, I got that. Yeah. Well, there are no laws to protect them. Our people just don't want to send them home. I don't care about the Republican. Yeah, that's nice. Reagan been out of office for almost 40 years. Yeah, but that's our guy now. Well, what is the law going on? What is the law going on? There's no law that said you have the right to break into this country. Okay. Wait. Bring me the paragraph and page that says that you can come to this country illegally, and if you get in here illegally, you can stay. No. Still, give me the page and the paragraph of the law. Okay. All right. I appreciate it. I just can't believe that there's idiots out there who are making a law that says once you hit our shores. Now, I know Cuba actually had a dry land, wet line law. I don't know if it's still in. If they made it to our shore, they would be welcome to America. I think it's called wet line, dry line, something like that. Oh no, Mexico got the same thing. We'll be back. It's 9:28 in the morning.
Bible. That's 855. A third person, just like your relationship, as we a value part of our have done how to give it to the company. This wasn't just we
Domestic operations in each of America's districts, Maryland, and the District of Columbia, each state national bank and each domestic workers, is the first province in the civil search and rescue missions for floods, somebody from the front Again, it's been a long time. How much later when it comes to your money, you don't need a lot of that's really easy place.
Here's live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, so I got the speakers of the House number. Now, soon as I get this call, I'm going to call this office asking for and I think it's left now. You want to use this? Yeah. Well, yeah, I do not know. That's true. Listen, 85% of the people in Alabama who've been asked who vote, want to learn. Well, listen, I don't have to name the poll. I did my own poll. I did, I did my own poll. And I'll tell you that 85% of people in Alabama that actually vote won the lottery. I do know that. Prove it to me I'm wrong. That's what I thought. Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. Okay. Get my stand right on. Oh, yeah. And one more time. Okay. No, there we go. There we go. Speaker. Speaker. That's what. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Ledbetter in. Yeah, this is Kevin Elkins, the News Radio 1440, which I'm pretty sure I'm famous. But if not, tell him I just wonder why we can't get a lottery put on, why don't he bring up the lottery so we can get the lottery at least on the ballot? Because we're beginning to wonder who all of those members work for down there, because we begin to think that it's not for us. And, oh, the Senate chamber. And so why can't we just have one? You know, so maybe they're in line for time, though. Why don't we just have a lottery? That's it. Nothing but a lottery. Because you know the Senate. I mean, they don't work for us either. Right. So that's why we can't get it. Right. Well, I don't really care about these fools want to leave their money, but I do want to take a shot at a dollar, a couple of dollars from a billionaire. But I don't know about casino gambling and all that stuff. You know. But anyway, so the Senate, let them vote. So the Senate is voting this up. They're going to add all this stuff to it. Right. Okay. Right. But that still seems like it's right. But it still seems like to me though it's the House that's. I mean, if they said all they want was a lottery, then that's all we want. That's all we really want is a lottery. They can work on that other stuff they want. So it does seem like the House is really the impediment here. Okay, well that's got you first now. Okay. Right. Okay. So who's the speaker? Who's the Speaker of the Senate? Whatever they call him. You remember his name on it? Yeah. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Yeah. My people want to know. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. More of it. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Getting to the bottom of this. Mm-hmm. I'm looking out for the people. That's what I'm looking for. Greg Reed. Okay. Hey, Tony, this is Kevin Elkins, News Radio 1440. It's a Greg Reed in. Well, we're wondering why we just can't seem to do a lottery bill. No gaming, no nothing, just a lottery bill. And so I'll let you guys fight about that other stuff later on, but we're trying to figure out who they work for. I thought they worked for Alabamians, but I'm not sure about that. A lottery behind it, not a lot. We got we call them people that buy influence. Lobby. So do they work for us or do they work for the lobby? My name is Kevin Elkins. My family's want to listen to talk show hosts in the state. Me. Well, you can reach me at 324 901 5022. But now, they're welcome to come down and sit in my office on the air and explain to us who they actually work for, because everything is not the people. Because all we want is a lottery. We don't care about gaming, all that stuff. We just want a lottery. Clean bill that's a lottery. All the rest of that crap they put on there, I just want. But it won't be a lottery bill. It won't be a lottery bill. Exactly. Okay, I agree with that. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. We'll get back with you. Mhm. Sure. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 I feel you, brother. Hey, okay, I got you. I got to take this car right quick. Wait. Hey, who's this? Yeah, I'm on the game here. Right? Right. Right. Yeah. The Greg is that's yeah. Of the Senate. Right. Yeah, I got that part. Yeah. But the bottom line is that most people that I know just want a lot. They're trying to add all this other crap in there, and which people don't. I don't care if people gamble. That's their problem. But all I want is a lottery. Why can't we just get a lottery deal? Nothing on it but lottery. Because lobbyists are they don't worry about it. Well, then, okay, ain't nothing wrong with a little gravy now. You know, little gravy's all right. Exactly. Exactly. Right, a lottery. A lottery. And if they put a lottery bill out there and it just crashes again, then I know we all know that they work either in part or for the Indians or lobbyists, and they have nothing to care about us. I don't like money. Yeah, they don't have a problem with the lottery, of course not. Yeah, yeah. All right. Appreciate it. We'll be back after this. But I'm working for the people. That's what I'm doing right here on this microphone. You see, I'm getting on. I'm getting on that boot tape. We'll be back. We're gonna give them a TK vote. We're gonna put them all out of office in November. They can't seem to get it done. Let's get somebody in there that can get it done. Here's another forecast. And another fight, and I'm losing again.
Getting employees for positions in your company is essential, but finding more people who will do it. Another key is ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is finding quality people at businesses who want to do it. At ZipRecruiter.com, ZipRecruiter, but more than that, ZipRecruiter is technology that identifies the candidates who great magic, impractical numbers, and whatnot. And the rest is for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who come from ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter. It's free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
That's the origin of most people. If you drive, you have to go that you can't get every time disease that can affect all mammals. This is the public record and Dr. B. Jones. Yourself, your family, and your pet. Not just by taking away from wild animals that carry lives, but also by being because vaccinated. Vaccines are bad for the most common carriers of the rabies virus. The first reaction may be to approach stress trapping from animals. Often have people and living stress while trying to overcome animals. The best approach may be to contact the local level control officer. You are getting stressed by whatever you can keep up with people you. Although rabies is 100% proven, it is also 100% happy. This is straight up to Scott Harris. The more we can keep the website, maybe go to www.alabama.gov. The other the keeping the country safe and the communities secure. Composed of hundreds of thousands of citizens tonight, and in every corner of America, the Guard is always ready to respond to local and national emergencies. The Army National Guard reacts to domestic operations in each of America's 54 states and territories, including Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Guam, and the District of Columbia. Each state National Guard team uses victims in support of civil authorities in their streets. The Guard's emergency responses include search and rescue missions for humans, combating wildfires, hurricane tornado recovery, and the presidential inauguration. The Army National Guard. We are always ready. We are always there. Every second, we stand guard in our communities. To learn more, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Alabama Army National Guard. Aired by the Alabama Broadcasters Association and this station.
We are in the final countdown to the tax filing deadline. Great. You can do whatever you want. National content. For your chance to win $5,000 to the Uncle Sam giveaway.
The Uncle Sam giveaway. Go to newsradio1440.com.
Alrighty then, we are back. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. It's 9:50 in the morning. We have some other things I want to talk about today too, but I don't know. Yeah, Ledbetter is the Speaker of the House, and his number, you don't want to call him, 261-4505. And the other guy's number, the 2010 of the Senate, name is Greg Reed. You can look him up on. But we just won the lottery. I don't get into about dating. It still seems that so who put on the game on the lottery? I mean, they try to kill this bird in one fell swoop. But it's still lottery. That's it. Just give it a lottery, give it a chance to, all right. As a matter of fact, and I was on the Dobson Brubaker race. Dobson spends a whole bunch of time talking about Brubaker rather than her solution to the problem. But she, anytime she wants to tell her, please come with me to talk to me. But here's something else too. I don't know why some schools Some people decided not to go to school because it was going to be an eclipse. So really, parents of students in the Montgomery public school system who kept their children home for Monday's eclipse will not have to provide an excuse for the return back to classes today. Okay, so let me get this right. There was going to be an eclipse. So we kept our kids out of school rather than send them to school so they can learn about the eclipse. Okay. Okay. We understand that some families may want to experience the solar eclipse together while following proper safety precautions. As MPS Superintendent Melvin Brown in a letter to parents. We're thankful to our parents and guardians and community supporters. Okay. I mean, this wasn't like Merry Christmas or anything like that. Okay. I'm just, okay. So we gave him a 3 day off. Okay, I'm good. That's good. Okay, I'm good. Now, tomorrow, I want to talk about a couple of things for this weekend. Something about the airport board in Montgomery, Alabama. We're going to get on this subject today because it seems that the mayor wants total control of the airport board and eliminating the supervision of the Montgomery City Council as it's supposed to in Act 618. It seems that Senator Hatcher and Senator Barfoot, how you pronounce his name, are conspiring of sorts to to amend Act 618. So now, why would they want to do that? But I'll explain the rest of it to you later on. So the airport board is probably one of the most of the boards that the city has are useful. But the airport board, the water board, and the housing board are boards that actually can make a significant difference, not only in the city of Montgomery, but in the lives of people. Okay? And one of the boards, do you realize that today, if you had a problem with the water board or the gas people, that there's nobody here that you can actually talk to? There's nobody. You have to go to one of those cities now where they take payments and they charge you $3 to do it. So if you're barely coming up with the gas bill, then now you got to come with an additional $3 to pay the gas bill, I would imagine, and the water bill. So that's a shame and a disgrace. Any company that takes our money ought to have a representative in this city and in every city so poor folks like me and other people can at least we can make our case. You know what? A check was short, price is going up. I'm missing the $20 that I have. They will turn your stuff off at $20. If you don't have $20, everything but that $20, they'll turn your stuff off. Okay? We need to be able to talk to somebody because we are still human beings. Okay? And so that city council, county commission, all these people, if they don't respect us enough to have a live person in the city of Montgomery, in the county, that we can actually pick up the phone and ask the questions, can you help us? If we can't do that, then put their ass out of this town. Okay? Get rid of them. All right? I mean, some people, especially older people, barely making any money at all, and they're $20 short, and we're going to cut off their utilities because they're $20 short with everything going up, and we can't call anybody? Huh? I'm gonna do a boycott. Oh, well, let me take a couple of calls before I get out of here. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. That means I'm gonna be without some gas. Yeah, I hear you. I exactly, and that's probably. Let me take that because I'm running out of time. Good morning. Yes, that's something. Well, we're gonna need to fight it now because I didn't realize that before because I had been blessed not to really ever have a problem paying my light bill or anything like that. But the price is going up now, brother. Maybe short $1 or two, and I don't want to get it cut off without being at least talk to somebody that's a human being. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I got my charter stuff right, and so I went on and I needed to get it activated when they sent me all the stuff. Well, I went online and looked up a number that said Charter Cable. Well, I called Charter Cable, and so don't get it offline. And guess what happened? I found out that, but they actually activated my cable, right? They actually activated my internet. But what happened was they also put additional charges on my card. So I called the number, and come to find out, the number that's on the internet goes to their back door. It goes to the back door. Them people in Spain, wherever the hell they at, and they put your card through a different system than Charter. They work for Charter, but they got a number that goes straight to. Well, the bank right now is trying to make sure that they gave me some of it back, but the bank is trying to make sure that I didn't get mad, didn't want to pay the bill, blah blah blah. But don't call any number off the internet for Charter Cable. Look on your paperwork that they send you for your bill and call. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Spectrum. Yeah, same one. Yeah, same one. Yeah, same. All right. Hey, appreciate it. Gotta go. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll finish telling you the rest of the story. Bye.
WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Judd Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Tuesday. Montgomery Police Chief Daryl Albert is now on administrative leave. Came to Montgomery from New Orleans back in 2022 with the goal of being tough on crime and kind on community. Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed says the reason for his leave will be announced